Hey y'all, I'm an I-78 here. As I stated yesterday, I had so much excitement for the latest installment of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Um, we finally saw some backbone, some masculinity, some nut sagging, for lack of a better term, from Riley and Geno. As y'all know, these are two of the three softest, most, I don't know what, I think I know what the hell wrong with them, but we ain't gonna really get into that right now. Ass dudes you have ever seen. So just to get everybody caught up, last night was a continuation of issues that Riley has been having with Violet and Geno's been having with Jasmine. Um, just to get everybody caught up so they can know what's really going on, I'm gonna go back a couple episodes. Go back. Last night was episode 9. I'm gonna go back to episode 7. So you got Geno and Jasmine. Jasmine live in Panama City. Geno live in Michigan, I want to say. Gino been married before. Jasmine been married before. Gino's in his 50s. Jasmine in her early 30s. Jasmine has absolutely nothing to offer this man but box. And if truth is told, Gino's having some ED issues. So her bringing nothing but box to the table is not going to work for him because it it don't really work. So we got a lot of contention there because she, you know what I'm saying, want to try to screw him to death, but his stuff don't work. So he like, okay, since we not doing that, then what else you got? And she like, I'm just trying to get to the United States, spend your money and screw you. And that's pretty much what it is. So she done conned him into spending $3,000 for 1 month of an apartment for her and her sister. Now, only problem with this is the apartment is in the same building where her ex lives, her ex Dane. So the thing with Dane is if Jasmine could have Dane, she would. Dane don't want her. He doesn't roll the box out. That's all she bringing to the table. Nothing on this broad is real. So Dane good. He like, we'll chit chat every now and then. I'll try to help you navigate some of this with Gino, but that's kind of it. So Gino comes over for his, visit or whatnot, and he doesn't know that the apartment that he's paying for, her ex lives in the same building. It's a lot of secrets Jasmine she need too much. It's just a lot of stuff she need to work on her end, but she don't want to do that. So Gino gonna have no backbone. He, you know what I'm saying, they gave her 3,000 for the apartment, not knowing what's going on. He been spending money. Um, and it's just like the more he spends, the more she won't. And it's just never enough. So Gino gets over there, gets to the, this apartment that he done shelled out these 3 stacks for, and he wants to sleep. She mad. She want to screw. Nah. Gino goes to sleep. So then it turns into, you always rejecting me, yada yada yada, woo 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you? We don't never have sex, this, that, and the fourth. So Gino like, why we gotta continuously have this convo? So, you know what I'm saying? That goes on for like most of episode 7. It really wasn't a whole lot. I had to take some notes, y'all. Um, in this episode, we're under the impression that everything is gonna come out. But the only thing that really comes out in this particular episode is that Gino confirms that um she Jasmine's still in contact with Dane. He really doesn't know the extent to, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. So Jasmine's homegirl spilled the beans. She was like, well, I mean, yeah, they still, you know what I'm saying, they still in contact, they good friends, this, that, whatever, whatever. So the next day, Gino decides to, you know what I'm saying, try to find out what's going on. So Jasmine's basically like, I mean, he's my friend. I don't think of him as an ex. You know what I'm saying? We talk from time to time. He was like, so what's time to time? She was like, well, we talk at least once a week. He was like, so I mean, do y'all meet up? Do y'all hang out? She was like, yeah, a little bit. And she flips out anytime he says two words to anybody she think he dated. He ain't necessarily had to date him. She just got to think he dated him, and she loses her shit. But you living in the building with the man on somebody else's dime, you constantly calling him up trying to get advice on how you could try to play Geno, but Geno's supposed to be cool with all of this. Like, Jasmine, yo whole game is shit. Okay, let's be for real. Your whole game is shit. Nothing on you's real, so that's why nobody's taking you seriously. You are basically on pump and dump status. So why Gino trying to bring your ass to America, I really don't know. I guess he figured, you know what I'm saying, if he bring her over there and everybody thinks she hot, you know what I'm saying, and they think he doing something with her, won't nobody catch on to the fact that he having ED issues. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know. Excuse me, y'all. Um, what else happens? That's pretty much for that piece. So then we get to the next episode, and Jasmine has this brilliant idea for the two of them to go to therapy. Now, nothing on you is real. Nothing about what you're trying to do with Gino is authentic, but y'all going to therapy. So how the hell this work? Gino up in there like, okay, yeah, we're going to therapy. This is my opportunity to lay it on the table. So this when I get amped, I'm like, oh hell, let me see what Gino gonna do. Gino get up in there. Gino was cool. Now I had to give Gino credit because this is where I started gaining the respect started coming back. Because Gino was like, okay, we in here, we're gonna talk about it. He was like, yeah, I don't fuck you because you always talking slick. As soon as you start with the slick talk, I just go like this. Yeah, no. You start with the slick talk, and I might be able to get it up. So here go Jasmine, her boo-hooing and crying and all that old man. Y'all hoes run the same game. I don't give a damn if you in America, if you in damn Panama City, if your ass in the Dominican, if you in Brazil. Y'all hoes run the same game. I can't do rejection because you know what I'm saying. I just can't do rejection. I don't know how to conduct myself when rejection is going on or anything that I perceive as rejection because I got daddy issues. You ain't even young enough to remember your damn daddy leaving, but you got daddy issues because he rejected you. You don't remember none of that. You just want to try to throw that out there, get some sympathy. That therapist didn't want to hear that, and Gino didn't want to hear that shit neither. He was like, so, okay, cool. So we here so you could try to work on that, right? She looking like, okay, that didn't go how I thought it was going to go. And then Gino in the cut, like, yeah, bitch, what we going to do? What? The therapist is like, I mean, what you want to do. Like if you want, you know what I'm saying, this relationship is compromise, relationship is sacrifice. What are you willing to sacrifice out of y'all? Out of everything this bitch could have said she wanted to sacrifice, the only shit she could come up with, I'm willing to sacrifice my relationship with Dane, her ex. You live in the same building with this dude. How Gino gonna police that? Cause he going home. So how's this working? So me and Gino sitting here like, okay, about all the shit you could have, you okay, you fresh shit with Dane. Because again, if Jasmine don't call Dane, Dane ain't calling her. So maybe in her mind it is a sacrifice. But I mean, the rest of us is like, oh, okay. So they cut back, you know what I'm saying, to them. She's sitting there still complaining about, you know what I'm saying, the sex and how they've been together 2.5 years and they only had sex 7 times. Well, I mean, y'all live in two different fucking countries. So this is not out of the ordinary. Like me and the therapist sitting there like, oh, okay, and the man just said you be talking slick. Stop talking slick. He might be able to do something. Then Gino was like, I mean, yeah, yes, Miss Therapist. Please continue to reiterate she need to watch her fucking mouth and then things might get better. He said, because I mean, the sex was good in the beginning, but we were still having these issues because the bitch slick with her mouth. He was like, so I need to let you know to let her know that it ain't cool. It ain't cool. So the therapist was like, well, yeah, now I'm gonna have to, okay, since you said that, I'm gonna have to, dig a little deeper. She's like, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have to, like, when you feel like you wanna, pop off, like, leave the room, write all that shit down, get it out your system. So when you come back and try to have this conversation with Gino, you can say something that ain't pissing him off. Cause I'm looking at it like this, like he paying all your bill. He paying for you and your sister. I don't really understand why her sister there though, y'all. I ain't really got, unless I missed it and I need to go back and rewatch. I don't really understand why her sister there. But okay, cool. So he paying for you and your damn sister, and all you can do is talk slick. Okay, cool. So, um, Gino was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need to see some damn action." Okay, so that's how, what I'm saying. That's how episode 8 ended. Episode 9 comes on with these two goofballs. Y'all, I need y'all to this Gino. In case y'all didn't know about Gino. This Gino. I need y'all to just take a peek. This Gino and Jasmine. This goofy nonsense right here. This Gino and Jasmine. Yeah, this is basically what's happening with Gino and Jasmine. He just be sitting there looking goofy as hell, and she be sitting there grinning. And this is actually Jasmine Tame, because Jasmine usually, got this old these ready ass tracks going on. You know what I'm saying? You can't really tell, but she always got them fake ass titties smashed up. Like it's just a hot mess. It stay a hot mess. Yeah. But Gina was like, look, some things is gonna have to change. Let her know some shit gonna have to change and we can move on to something else. So I'm sitting here like, oh snap, wait a minute, Gino done found some, the testosterone done kicked in. Let's see what's gonna happen. So I get on here I get in there last night, you know what I'm saying? I got my Milo's, shout out to Milo's iced tea. I'm comfortable, you know what I'm saying? In bed, I'm like, yeah, let me see how this is going to play out. Started out strong though, y'all. Started out strong. So it comes on with Gino, you know what I'm saying? Again, drawing his line in the sand, bitch, get your mouth together, or we ain't gonna make it. I'm like, okay, yeah, Gino is still strong. I still got some hope. She's sitting there looking goofy. So, cuts to the next day. So we don't really know what went on that night. You know what I'm saying? Because it was the afternoon. So I guess, say everybody, it went back to the $3,000 a month apartment, paying for, and people, you know what I'm saying, was in their feelings or whatnot. I don't really know. But cuts to the next day, which is Jasmine's sister Liz's birthday. So they go out to find, something nice for Liz. Jasmine, wanting to try to be slick, comes up with, let's go to the jewelry store. So they get to the jewelry store. She thinking, okay, yeah, we can, I can grab a little something for my sister. I'm gonna get Gino to pay for it, and then I'm gonna talk him into buying me another engagement ring, because I think she threw it away. Telling me she lost it. The first ring he gave her, I think she threw it away. So she was like, I lost my ring. Woo, woo, woo. So she gonna try to use this opportunity to go ahead and get this ring. That shit completely and utterly backfired. I got a better chance of getting a ring from Gino than she do. They get in the store. She, starts, she's like, I need to find stuff for my sister. Woo, 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 walking around, get her sister taken care of. And then she was like, well, I mean, since we here, I might as well go ahead and give me another ring. Looking like, bitch, say what? Say what? Say who? What? So she, over there, ha ha and he with the little salesperson, and she done pulled out, a little drawer, and she Jasmine looking and she grinning and carrying on, and her raggedy ass trying to pick the biggest ring over there, and Gino was like, I mean, what's up with that? She like, well, I mean, since we here, and I lost my other ring, this is the perfect opportunity to. He was like, no, anybody buy no ring. She was like, what you mean? He was like, so I'm like, oh shit, Gino is he's staying strong. He, as Coach Greg would say, he holding masculine frame, y'all. Gino was like, I'm not buying shit, okay? You doing good to get this for your sister. So then she was down saying, he was like, look, I told you once the K1 visa is approved and you get to America, we can talk about getting this ring. She was like, well, I mean, speaking of that, I mean, it's been 12 months and I'm tired of waiting and you need to be, you know what I'm saying? You need to go ahead and call an immigration lawyer and get me to the United States. He was like, ho, 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 ho. Like, I'm not spending no money on an immigration lawyer. You got some money. Give me the money for the lawyer. And then I go, I should have known it was all about the money. Woo, woo, woo. He was like, bitch, I done told you that the people said, you know what I'm saying, best case scenario, it was going to be 13 months. We not at 13 months, so I'm not rocking the boat. Jasmine, this is bullshit. Oh, you don't care about me. Why you ain't trying to get me to, you know what I'm saying, to the United States? Your priority should be getting a lawyer so I can get to the States. Gino was like, all of that, we gonna wait this out. I'll sit there and figure out how to fill out all these papers. I spent all the money, you know what I'm saying, to file this paperwork. I'm not spending no money on no onion lawyer, and I ain't buying no damn ring. Okay? I was like, whoa, Gino, hold a frame. I'm like, yes, it's about to go. Yes. Child, they done fell all the way out in the store in front of the woman. He was like, yeah, we gonna get this right here. And they got to try it on about the damn stove. I was like, oh, okay. Gino, hey, all right. Man, we come back to them because there was some other nonsense with that damn Cleo and Christian, but I get into all of that later because that right there just be, it just be aggravating the shit out of me. I don't even really want to, because I mean, like you trying to throw that shit down our throat, and I ain't really in the mood. And then Statler and Dempsey, she gonna run her off, but I get in all that later on. And that damn Misha and Nicola. Like he gonna have to let her know what it is, cause he over in damn Israel, and she thinks she gonna come over there with all that white girl. You know what I'm saying? This is what I need. This is what you got to give me. And he looking at her like she just fell off the truck going to the cuckoo bin. Yeah, but I get in all that later. But anyway, so back to Gino and them. So they take the sister out for a birthday. They out, you know what I'm saying? They having a good time. They stop for some ice cream, and hold on. Oh, yeah. So they stopped for some ice cream, you know what I'm saying? Gino, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I'm glad, we out, we having a good time, we're not having no problems, no drama. I got something for you. So Gino, you know what I'm saying, holding his hand like this, and he like, I got something for you. So I'm like, ah, shit. Gino, man, you done broke down went back about the damn ring. I'm like, man, you can't go up 2 episodes holding masculine frame. Just forget it. Y'all, Gino opened up his hand and he had a ring, but it damn sure wasn't no ring Jasmine was wanting. Child, he bought that shit from a vendor and he was like, this is the promise ring, a promise that we gonna get our shit together. And when you get to, the United States, we gonna be good. And he put that shit on her middle finger, like I got this aura ring. Shout out the aura ring on. And she was sitting over there looking like the fuck. Her sister was like, he ain't really playing with you. This might be what it's gonna be. That's how Jasmine was looking. So I guess she's like, you have to suck it up because she finna try to get another money rent out of him. I see that coming. I'll let y'all know if that's what happened, but I feel that in my spirit. She gonna look for another month of rent so she can be, up in the spot with Dane and them because she want all that luxury and all of that. I mean, it's all right. Yeah, I guess by their standards it's luxury, but over here, man, it's cool. Um, so y'all, so they you know, touring the, touring the city. Y'all know them little, bicycles where you pedal and they got the little steering wheel and you got the, all the people being there. So they on one of them. And he said something about, I'm glad you got strong legs. And she was like, I mean, yeah, I got to have strong legs. I mean, because, basically called this nigga old. She was like, I mean, because, you ain't got no stamina. And he was like, what that mean? She was like, I mean, you ain't got no stamina for sex. I know you ain't got no stamina to pedal this bike. I'm like, this bitch don't miss an opportunity to fuck up her situation. Like, you real comfortable popping off to this man, and he paying for all your stuff. Like, let's be for real. So she broke out. She was like, the worst sex I've ever had was with Gino, and I be faking my orgasms and all of this and all of that. Ooh, like a bunch of stuff. We really don't care and don't need to know. Cause again, all you bring to the table is box. His magic stick don't work. So y'all having problems. That's what it is. So y'all, this promise ring. I'm gonna see how this go down on the next episode because that's kind of where they left off. Because we had to go over here and we had to see about Riley and Violet. Y'all, y'all, Riley. I can't quite put my finger on what is wrong with Riley. I can't decide if this goofy right here is on the down low or he just been beat into submission, had to be by his mama. Like he ain't never seen masculine Frank, which I don't understand because we've seen his father on here a couple times, and daddy don't look like he play. So I don't understand why this dude right here been in the military for several different tours. He spent a good amount of time in them. Why he can't get it together with no woman? So comes on last night. Him and Violet done fell all the way out. But I'm gonna get y'all up to speed. So we're gonna go back to episode 7. Riley goes to Riley's in Vietnam. This is where Violet live with her people. You know what I'm saying? He gets there. Um, you know what I'm saying? They hang out for a little bit. He was like, "So yeah, what we doing tomorrow?" She was like, "Oh, I can't do nothing with you tomorrow because I got plans." And he was like, "What you mean you got plans?" She was like, "I got plans. I got things to do. You know what I'm saying? Just because you here don't mean I'm stopping all. You know what I'm saying? What's going on in my life? You on vacation, not me. This is the vibes." And I'm like, I feel you. Who's really gonna take off 2 weeks and not leave their city? I could see if he was like, meet me halfway across the sky and y'all met in the middle of something. And then she broke out with, now I got, what I'm saying, I got friends here, I got people I'm trying to go see. Then you could be upset, Riley. But I mean, you in her territory, you know what I'm saying, while her life is still going on, that's kind of what it is. So he and his feelings, and I should have been a priority. Like he really be on some bitch whining. Like he be whining, y'all, like majorly. So he was like, I should have been a priority, and he done called his homegirl, you know what I'm saying, and done got her gas stuff, and she like, I mean, what's going on? I need to talk to this chick. Like this not what you know what I'm saying. This what's going on now ain't how you presented her to us before you left. All right, Riley. So next day comes. Now I don't understand how you go to a whole. You literally go around the world and you don't make any kind of sightseeing plans, no kind of, you know what I'm saying, bucket list action going on. Because if I go to Vietnam, I got a whole list. I'm going here, and there. I need this, and this. I got my culture together. I got a whole damn plan. You either gonna roll or you gonna turn me on to something I don't know nothing about. But either way, I'm gonna have an experience. This fool sitting up in the hotel room, boo-hooing, calling his homegirl back over here in the States, talking about she made plans, what I'm gonna do. Cause this I'd have been looking at him on the other end of that phone. I'd have been dead off like this in that phone. Really? For real? You in Vietnam, you can't think of nothing to do? Well, you call me back when you figure that out. And I'd have hung up the damn phone. But you know how sister girls do. We once we invested, we gonna see it through. So he's sitting up in there moping. Violet calls him and was like, you know what I'm saying, I was able to alter my plans. You know what I'm saying? Let's go hang out. So they went to was it Independence Park, where it was like a monument, you know what I'm saying, to like, you know what I'm saying, y'all help me out. What war was that? Pearl Harbor. So they go and you know what I'm saying, partaking all of that. And they walking around. He like, ooh, your country humor. This nigga sweating. He got he got a whole towel. Y'all know how y'all old dudes be with the towel. And y'all just fling it over your shoulder and be wiping and carrying up. Like Riley got all of that going on. Violet looking like, really? This is what we doing? Oh, okay. So then they walking and he comes up limp. He's limping and carrying on. And she like, what's wrong with you? He was like, I mean, I got a bad knee, you know what I'm saying, from an injury. I was in the military. I ain't want to tell you about it because I ain't want you to think I was old and broke down. Nigga, you are old and broke down. Like, I mean, it is what it is, but like, don't you can't go with me and we gonna go out on a whole tour and you break out halfway through the tour talking about some um yeah, I got hurt, so we gonna have to slow this up. I might not be able to finish. Woo 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 woo. So Valor like, okay, you know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Let's sit down, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk, this, that, the fourth, whatever, whatever, whatever. So hold on. So episode 7. They hook up the next day, you know what I'm saying? They, out shopping and whatnot. She takes him to get to the tailor to get measured for whatever, I can't think of the name of it, y'all. Whatever the authentic garb is there in Vietnam, because she said there were some places that she wanted to take him where this particular attire was required. So she takes him, you know what I'm saying, to get measured and all of that. And yo, she was in there talking sideways to the seamstress because speaking in Vietnamese, and Riley ain't bothered to learn her. Honey, she done call a nigga old. She called him fat and ugly. He did catch that part. She's like, well, I mean, we was just joking. So he already felt some type of way. So then they go to meet her people. So it was Obama. She got 2 daughters from her previous marriage. They was there. Um, think it was an honor. Something was up in there. And so, Riley, he trying to come through and make a good impression. He know about gifts for the daughters and all this different kind of stuff. But he didn't bring nothing for the mama. Wouldn't you wanna, seeing how they all live together, wouldn't you want to take care of mama first? Because mama gonna be your biggest obstacle. I don't care really about what them kids is talk about, because I think one of them's grown anyway. You need mama. So, you know what I'm saying? They get there and yeah, they speaking in Vietnamese or whatever, they, what I'm saying, trying to eat. And they got the questioning Riley up, and he wanted to get in his damn feelings. They was like, I mean, what's happening with you? And, yeah, yeah, me, I understand you and Violet, saying, y'all have some problems. You know what I'm saying? We here to try to help y'all get this straight. What is all of this? You don't trust her. Woo, 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 woo. And he like, I mean, she been telling lies. Like, fool, why would you say this? You in a country, in a house, and you gonna break out with she been telling lies, and I just ain't got no time for that. And if we gonna be together, then I'm gonna need to be get the truth out of her. Yeah. I'm sitting here like, this nigga stupid. Like, are you serious? So this don't go over well. He feeling some type of way. She, you know what I'm saying, take him back to his hotel where he's supposed to be and all of this. She get back over there with her mama. Her mama was like, what you doing with him? He too damn jealous. He controlling. We ain't got time for all of that, because he ain't gonna be coming up in here trying to check nobody and be questioning up and be putting shame on our family name. Mama was not having it. She was like, so I mean, I don't know if he was going through something that day or that's just who he is, but on the next visit he gonna need to get that under control. So he get back to the hotel. I can't believe, you know what I'm saying, she gonna try to play me in front of, like, he be doing all this tough talking all after the fact, but while shit going on, he ain't got nothing to say. Like, if you felt like they was trying to punk you and bring disrespect to you, then you should address that with them right then and there. That's all I'm saying, y'all. I don't get it. So okay, so he, you know what I'm saying, next day they talk, he's like, you know what, that, didn't go well. I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't, you know what I'm saying, mean no disrespect to your people. She was like, I mean, yeah, the fact that you didn't bring nothing from my mama, that didn't go over well with her, so forth and so on. He was like, you know what, I didn't mean it like that. Next time I'll do better. This, that, and the fourth. Woo, woo. So he was like, let's go to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Just have a good time. Just go on a date, and you know what I'm saying, just be cool and be carefree. She like, all right, cool. I can work with that. Let's do the thing. Y'all, they get to the restaurant. This big goofy Negro. But let's go back. This big goofy ass Negro shows up to the restaurant with an all white suit on and a baby pink button down shirt with no tie. Mm, this is what this cornball had on. So, you know what I'm saying? They get to the restaurant, they sitting down. He just can't help himself. You know what I'm saying? He the little pot shots. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you be having secrets and this and that and the woo. And she's like, I thought we were starting fresh and we wasn't getting in all of that. He's like, you know what? You right, you right, you right. So, you know what I'm saying? He then brings up it was a situation a couple episodes back where they had fallen out and she had, you know what I'm saying, was texting with his dad and she was talking cash shit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Violet talk shit about Riley. She was like, he can't do no better than this. I am like, I don't know. Yeah, like she even hit it with the dad, like, you didn't do a good job on him. Like, y'all need to go back to the drawing board. So he brought that up. If y'all starting fresh and y'all supposed to be cool, that wasn't the time to bring none of that up. But I was like, you know what? This cat is not going. He ain't gonna make it. So she checked him, and he was like, you know what? I'm sorry, my bad. You know what? I ain't mean that. You know what I'm saying? I'ma be cool. So then, because he can't not be bitchy and messy. He breaks out with, you know what I'm saying? She was talking about how he needed to make a, effort to learn culture. And in Vietnamese culture, there ain't no such thing as friends as like family. You got friends and you got family. Friends is friends, family is family. Ain't no mixing that shit up. He like, well, I mean, and this, you know what I'm saying? This like, I was talking to, my friend, she like my sister and this and that and the woo. And Violet was like, okay, that's your friend. So Riley gets the brilliant idea, his homegirl Tiffany, who been on the I ain't trying to hit this because she ain't black. She been on that from the beginning. Like, why you can't find no sister? You doing all of this? At least go to a country where some black people and try to find you somebody over there. All right, I mean, I'm with Tiffany. But Riley, because he emotional and messy, this right here is the perfect example of passport bro gone wrong and a perfect illustration of if you can't cut it here, you can't cut it over there because you the problem. If you can't handle women over here of any kind, ratchet, hoes, decent women, good women, black women, white women, Chinese women, whatever, if you can't handle them here, which make you think you're going to go over there and get something different? Because when I tell y'all Violet is bringing it to him like she a sister, yeah, y'all, him being in Vietnam ain't stop shit. So, again, you dudes, they think, you know what I'm saying, you could just be socially awkward and feminine and messy as hell and emotional, and you could just, you know what I'm saying, some kind of way you flying over some water and landing somewhere is going to erase all of that and you're going to be cool with all these women. Look at Riley. That shit ain't working. Look at Geno. That ain't working either. So again, you got to have it. You either that dude or you not. If you that dude, you that dude anywhere. If you not, then you not everywhere. So, cause he messy and bitchy, he decides to call his homegirl Tiffany, who already ain't feeling this, on the phone so she can try to confront Violet about why she's still on the dating app. Thought y'all was starting fresh. Thought y'all was starting fresh. No. So he FaceTimes Tiffany. Her and Val, you'll say get to talking. This cornball was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all to talk because I got to pee. I got to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna be back in a minute. So, you know what I'm saying? It started out cool, but Tiffany didn't waste no time and was like, I mean, Violet, you know what I'm saying? He over there because he think you the one, and y'all gonna do this, and that, and y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying, ride off into the sunset. Like, how you feeling about my brother? Like, how you feeling? And she looking like, I don't really have to answer nothing because you not his sister. You his friend. So you shouldn't be asking me yet, okay? That that's how they roll over there. I can respect that. Black folks the only one hollering, that's like my sister, that's like my brother, that's like my cousin, this and all that. Now folks be like, this is so and so, this is so and so, this is this. So, okay. So she, what I'm saying, broke out, what's your intentions? Violet was like, I mean, we just trying to see where it's going, where it's cool. She was like, so I mean, what's up with you in the dating app? I was like, oh shit. Like for real? Yo. She was like, by this time, here come Riley. He comes back to the table. She like, what's up with you with the dating app? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand y'all met on the dating app, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got tight, once y'all decided y'all was gonna try to, be together and, be exclusive, you know what I'm saying? I can understand you not wanting, you know what I'm saying, him to be on a dating app. I'd be the same way too. I get it. She's like, but I mean, if you asking that from him, why you didn't delete the app? Violet, like, what? So then here come Riley. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Violet, why you ain't delete the app? Why you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You sit up here, you want me to woo, 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 woo. And she was like, you know what? I ain't trying to have this discussion. Because first they got they on at the, what it was, it was it the Ram? Whatever it was like the biggest rooftop restaurant in Vietnam. Like, this is where you go when you know what I'm saying? When you got it, you go there with the utmost, you know what I'm saying, class and decorum. And she like, you know what? I ain't first time you black. And really ain't too many people around here looking like you, and then you want to come here and be messy and try to have me all loud and out of character. She was like, I'm not doing this. I mean, what you got to hide? What you got to hide? I mean, I'm just saying. So then Violet breaks out with, well, I did what she said didn't make no sense, but this is what she said. She said that she deleted the app, but she didn't remember her password. I'm gonna give y'all that one more time. She said she deleted the app, but she couldn't remember her password. Then Tiffany was like, "Well, I mean, that's your story. You sticking to it. I mean, there ain't really nothing else I can do. I mean, Riley, it's up to you what you want to do. I'm gonna let y'all work this out, and I'm gonna, what I'm saying." He was like, "Well, yeah, I'll call you back later." So he was like, "I mean, why everything got to be your way? Why is it you saying you want me to go through all of this, but then when somebody try to ask you something, you don't want to answer no questions?" And she was like, "I mean, I answered the questions. I mean, why you always, what I'm saying, looking, what I'm saying, for problems and for something to be wrong?" And she was like, "I told you I didn't want to be in here like this. I didn't want to be having this type of conversation. I wanted us to just be cool and enjoy ourselves." He nah, 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 nah. She was like, "You know what? I ain't doing this with you." She said, "We can go ahead and end this right now, and we can be over." He was like, "Well, I mean, if that's what you want to do, then go ahead and beat it." He told her to beat it, y'all. I was like, oh hell. Wait a minute. Riley hold the frame. Riley done found the frame. Riley know what's going on. He was like, I mean, if you ain't gonna tell me what I need to know and put all of these, you know what I'm saying, questions to rest and resolve this for once and all, then beat it. I was like, oh shit. Wait a minute. This finna go down. So I'm crunk. So again, I get in there last night. I'm ready. I'm like, y'all don't make me wait another week. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to go ahead and hit Riley and Violet in this episode. Y'all. So comes on, he like, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and beat it. She get up and leave. She was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna be with you. I'm not gonna be interrogated. She was rude, you know. Do you emotional? This is how you want to act. Like, I need somebody, you know what I'm saying, who gonna protect me. Like, I don't need nobody trying to attack me. This is not how you do this all out in public. I mean, and I had to ride with Violet. This is not, if you want to do all of this, you should do this shit in the hotel room. But in the restaurant, and it wasn't a lot of people in there. So I'm with her. Yeah, this is not the place to be trying to do this. So episode comes on last night, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, we finna get it, we finna get it, we finna get it. So Riley, he's still sitting there, you know what I'm saying, on the Michael Jackson beat it tip. I don't know if he really thought she was gonna leave. Violet was like, deuces, I'm out. So I mean, Riley, you completely up that whole date. That none of that had to go down, but your need to be emotional and messy done backfired. So I'm sitting here like, okay, is he gonna hold frame? Like, what is he gonna do? So he comes on, and you know what I'm saying, he laying in the bed holding the phone like he reminiscing and shit. You know what I'm saying? He doing this number like, hmm, like I wish I could get them days back. Yada 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 yee. And um hold up, y'all. And he like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate how she, you know what I'm saying? She, you know what I'm saying, did me last night. It was disrespectful, this, that, woo, woo. So she sent me some kind of message, but I ain't even read this shit. I just blocked her. And the producer was like, you blocked her. I'm like, yo, that is bitchy. Like, that is some real bitch shit to be blocking people. Like, men, I know that black people, they just do it. They don't tell nobody. But you on camera on national TV talking about how you done blocked her. So he finally, I think the producers or somebody told him, like, you need to get the hell up out this room and go see what's, you know what I'm saying, go see this city and see what's what, since you ain't going home and you still got some time. So he sets up this motorcycle tour. Now when I get over there, that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm going to Vietnam. When I get over there, I'm gonna do that. Cause he gets on the back of the motorcycle, the dude takes him around the whole city, you know what I'm saying? He give you the full vibe, he recording, you know what I'm saying? He getting video, all of that. So they end up at this cigar bar, because Riley likes cigars and whatnot. So cause he goofy and ain't got no friends and no peoples, he invites the tour guide to come hang with him. So the tour guide was like, all right, cool, I don't have nothing going on right now. All right, I'll come hang. Y'all, they get in the cigar bar, and Riley dumped and unloaded all of that shit he got going on with Violet on that poor tour guide. He was in there like a chick with some Kleenex, boo-hooing. Like, you know how you something going with your man, and you go to your homegirl house, and you'll say y'all might get some drinks or something, or have some ice cream, and you sitting there telling the whole sad story, and your friend there like, yeah, okay, That's how the tour guide was. And he was like, you know what, look, I'm gonna be real with you. This shit your fault. Again, we in Vietnam. Your family's your family. Your friends are your friends. We ain't mixing none of that together. You didn't have no business calling her, trying to get her to question up, you know what I'm saying, your girlfriend about what was going on. He was like, I mean, you talking about you blocked her, hell, she should have blocked you. And you need to get yourself together and figure out how you're gonna apologize and make this right, because you did wrong. I'm like, well, tour guide is giving you real talk, Riley. What you gonna do? So meanwhile, this is going on. Violet and her oldest daughter go out shopping. So Violet gives her daughter the whole rundown about what's going on. And the daughter was like, I mean, look, I'm gonna give it to you like this. I mean, he I cat. I mean, he was, you know what I'm saying, nice enough to me, whatnot. If you feel like you can have something with him and he reach out and want to try to work this out and apologize, then I would talk to him. She was like, well, yeah, that's the only way we gonna talk, is he gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, reach out. Now meanwhile, he over here with tour guy hollering the same bullshit. If she don't reach out, we ain't gonna talk. Riley, you started all of that. You started it. None of that had to go down. So no, you need to apologize. So here he go. You know what I'm saying? He now this the wrong time to be trying to hold masculine frame, because he was clearly wrong. You don't have multiple people in this country tell you the same shit. So you need to figure out what you're gonna do. But he's still up here hollering about some. Well, I mean, you know, if she reach out, then I think about it and all of this and all of that. And I'm like, y'all made me watch this whole episode for this. I thought I was gonna get some, you know what I'm saying, like folks was gonna be like, I mean, it's gonna be some changes. Like I'm thinking Geno gonna continue the whole frame, which in a way he did with the whole, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give you a ring, but it ain't what you want. So I mean, kind of what he. So we gonna see. Still got a little bit of hope left for Geno. Riley, you just emotional. So I feel like he gonna go from one end to the other. He gonna go from I'm a whole frame because she dirty, she ain't answering none of my questions. So he just gonna completely cave, and she gonna continue to show him like I really ain't got to deal with you. But Riley don't really have no other options because he socially deficient and emotional. It don't really want no 6'6" big but bulky, you know what I'm saying? Fucking cannonball just going all up. Nobody want all that. So Violet got options, Riley don't. We gonna see what all he got going on. And you know what I'm saying? If he gonna reach out and if she gonna be receptive, we gonna find out. Hopefully next week. They don't make us wait. When I find out, y'all will find out. So until next week, you guys take care. This is Alma I 78. See y'all later.